And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, a bit of an emergency live stream guys to discuss the current Liverpool managerial search, as there has been an update from David Ornstein with regards to the current front-runner for the job, that of course being Ruben Amorim. Now, since this sort of news emerged that Jurgen Klopp would be leaving, there has been two main candidates. Of course, when we got the news, it was reported that of course the big man Xabi Alonso would be taking over. However, following a 2-month and hawing that we'll be talking about Xabi Alonso, and we expected him to be the new manager, he came out stating that he was going to be staying at Bayer Leverkusen and was going to be staying at the club. However, now, of course, following that news that Xabi Alonso was going to be staying put, Ruben Amorim quickly emerged as the front runner for the managerial job, and there was a lot of talk, of course, that he would be the one that does take over, and Liverpool fans kind of made peace with it, that they wouldn't be getting Xabi Alonso, and Ruben Amorim would be the second best choice and the second best option. And it did seem as though that nothing really was going to be standing in our way with getting Ruben Amorim. However, David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano have provided an update literally today with regards to Ruben Amorim. Now, David Ornstein, of course, is a very, very reputable journalist at this moment in time in terms of everything to do with Premier League, and he's got an exclusive for us today which was released literally 15 minutes ago and stated that West Ham are in talks over an ambitious move for Ruben Amorim if David Moyes goes. Julien Lopetegui also assessed, but Amorim currently the top target for West Ham, said to appeal, unclear where they sit with the 39-year-old options. He also went on to state that Ruben Amorim to Liverpool now looks very unlikely. Now, this is a very interesting situation because I don't know how this is now this is now coming to the point where we're no longer going for him. But of course, David Ornstein does have a know-how. He does understand everything that's going. He's a very reputable journalist, and stating that it does look very unlikely that he'll be coming to Liverpool. Following that, Fabrizio Romano said Ruben Amorim and Liverpool never had any agreement done or sealed. Talks took place as a candidate on the club's list, but wasn't agreed. West Ham have approached Amorim as called by David Ornstein. Nothing done, agreed also in this case. Contacts with Liverpool in standby at this stage. Again, a very interesting situation because, look, I'm not going to be disrespectful to another Premier League club, but why the heck would Ruben Amorim choose West Ham if that was the case, right? So West Ham coming in for him, that's fine. His interest, he's made contact with them. But if Liverpool wanted him over West Ham, Liverpool would be getting him as the manager of the job, managerial job. I don't understand how this West Ham situation has come out and come into place. Genuinely, I don't understand what's kind of going on. But Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein seem to believe, with their reports here stating that it is off and that there is no agreement in place. There is nothing close between Liverpool and Ruben Amorim, and Ruben Amorim going to Liverpool looks very unlikely, which is a very interesting situation because whilst you can report on the fact that West Ham are interested in him, you can report on the fact that West Ham may be wanting talks with him, that's fine. But to say that Liverpool are kind of out of the race and it looks unlikely just makes it very, very an interesting watch for me. Now, that is backed up from his report stating earlier this week that Liverpool are going to be brave rather than bold when it comes to the appointment of a new manager, and won't go for the popular decision just because the Liverpool fans want somebody. They'll go over a data-led thingy and go for somebody, a more braver decision rather than the popular decision with the manager. So I don't understand what's kind of going on, but David Ornstein has kind of been pushing this agenda for the last week that it does seem as though Ruben Amorim won't be the Liverpool manager despite him being the bookies' favourite, despite reports stating that he'll be coming, despite all these other things. He's been pushing the agenda that it doesn't look likely that he's going to be coming to this football club, which is a very, very interesting affair. Now, coinciding with this, there has been reports that Arne Slot has now come up to the top of in terms of the bookies to take over as the manager. Now, Arne Slot, if you don't know about him, he's the Feyenoord Rotterdam manager. Just won the KNVB Cup yesterday. There was talks, of course, well, he won the Eredivisie last season as well. And he was a manager that rejected Tottenham Hotspur last summer, if you remember. But there's reports stating now that we could potentially go in for Arne Slot, and some fans are even getting carried away that we are potentially going in for Jose Mourinho. It's absolutely, it's an absolute farce. Genuinely. I don't understand this news. I really don't understand it. The fact that David Ornstein is saying that it looks very unlikely. Why wouldn't we be going in for Ruben Amorim if that was the top of our candidate list? And I don't mind this data-led approach, but my goodness me, I don't want to be ending up with Arne Slot, nor do I want to be ending up with Jose Mourinho as our potential manager. I think Ruben Amorim is the best potential candidate out there that we should be going for, and there's absolutely no chance we could be losing him to West Ham. And exactly, there is no chance we'd lose him to West Ham United, in my personal opinion. If Liverpool want him as the manager, he'll be choosing Liverpool over West Ham. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But having said that, are Liverpool even in for the manager? Are Liverpool even going for this candidate? As I said, Michael Edwards and the director of football and the people in the hierarchy position are doing it more on a data-led approach rather than going for the most popular decision. So it's an interesting one, very much so. But certainly taking loads of twists and turns, this managerial situation at this moment in time with regards to what's happening. Genuinely, I'm not sure where to look. But as stated, he has to get this one bang on. Michael Edwards, if he's got something up his sleeve, he genuinely needs to get this right. He needs to get this managerial appointment right for Liverpool Football Club, because I don't want to be having anyone, some madman coming into the door, someone unknown. I know I do trust Michael Edwards. He's got a lot of merit in the bank with a lot of our supporters, but my goodness me, there's absolutely no chance that he could be going for a Jose Mourinho. And to be fair, I'm not that sure if I would want an Arne Slot. Genuinely, I'm not sure I'd want an Arne Slot at Liverpool Football Club. Genuinely, Arne Slot, look, he's done a decent job, but as everybody knows, I'm very fond of I'm fond of Rangers in Scotland. And Arne Slot has the same CV as Giovanni van Bronckhorst did. He did well at Feyenoord Rotterdam. He won the league at Feyenoord Rotterdam, as did Arne Slot. And then obviously Giovanni van Bronckhorst went on to get a Rangers job, but failed at Rangers. Obviously took them to the Europa League final. So what's separating the difference there between Giovanni van Bronckhorst and Arne Slot in terms of this managerial appointment? And I would even go as far to say Giovanni van Bronckhorst's achievement of winning the Eredivisie back in 2017 with Feyenoord Rotterdam was more impressive than him winning the Eredivisie with last season with the Feyenoord side that he had. So it's a very interesting approach. It's very interesting, this news, but genuinely, I'm out of ideas as to who we're going to be getting as this manager of the Liverpool Football Club. Again, there's going to be plenty of updates. There's probably going to be more twists and turns as the sort of weeks go on. But genuinely, I'm gutted. I kind of understood. I kind of seen the Xabi Alonso one potentially coming. But I was really hyped up for Ruben Amorim. And if you guys watch Panenka, genuinely, Panenka, our sister channel, we've done a lot of deep dives. We've spent countless hours diving into his tactics. And he would be a very, very good match for this football club. Genuinely, it would be a very, very good match for Liverpool Football Club. And if he is our top target and we're allowing him and not entering negotiations, then it's bonkers, genuinely. I don't see why he would go to West Ham United, genuinely. I'm not being disrespectful to them, but fuck me. I want to see where Michael Edwards is going with this. But guys, if you are just tuning in this afternoon, it's being reported by David Ornstein, it's being reported by Fabrizio Romano that it does look unlikely now that that Ruben Amorim will be the next Liverpool manager, because I don't know what's being here, but there's reports stating, of course, that it looks like it's going to, West Ham United are looking to try and go for an ambitious release and try and get him as the next West Ham United manager. But genuinely, I'm not happy with this news. I'm not happy with this news. And yesterday at Craven Cottage, I know Jose lives in Liverpool. I know in London. I know he lives down the road. But this man was in attendance yesterday. This man was in attendance yesterday. Surely that's got to be a coincidence. We can't have Jose Mourinho at the helm at Liverpool Football Club. Absolutely, I'm fond of Jose Mourinho. I liked him. You know, he's done great things over the years. He's done great things for Premier League football. He's done great things in football in general. But there's absolutely zero chance we could have Jose Mourinho at the helm of this football club. Genuinely, absolutely no chance. He would not be a data-led search. Surely not. Genuinely, that would show me the fear. That would give me the fear. I know he's a top class manager, but my goodness me, not for Liverpool. No way he could be the manager. Then there's talks of Arne Slot, De Zerbi. I guarantee you, it might be fucking Gary O'Neill. That would piss me off. Gary O'Neill or someone like that. Again, the board are going to be brave rather than being popular. We'll certainly find out. But again, Ruben Amorim, at this moment in time, reports are stating, and again, not from crappy sources, guys, David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano are all stating that Ruben Amorim to Liverpool looks very, very unlikely. So we'll find out. Again, there might be a few twists and turns with regards to it, but again, Edwards and Hughes are going to be responsible for this. And if they're going to allow Ruben Amorim to go out to the door, my goodness me, I hope they've got somebody up their sleeve that's going to be a good fit for this club. Genuinely, because we can't afford to get this wrong. We cannot afford to get this wrong and get some muppet in through the door. Genuinely. Again, I love Jose Mourinho and what he's done for football. Apart from that, he was a manager of Manchester United. But he's not. He's a dinosaur. He can't be the next Liverpool manager. No chance. Absolute zero chance. And Arne Slot don't fill me with confidence. Genuinely, he doesn't fill me with confidence. Arne Slot don't fill me with confidence as a potential Liverpool manager, despite the bookies putting him a bit further up. Yes, he won the KMVB Cup yesterday, but we've seen the managers from the Dutch league so far. Ten Hag. No, I don't. I think Ruben Amorim is a top-class man manager. Genuinely. I think Ruben Amorim is a top-class man manager. JD says, bet we get Tuchel, for fuck's sake. Again, I don't know where they want to go with this. Ruben Amorim has he's been at that club for 4 years at Sporting Club de Portugal. He's a manager that's staying there for a long period of time. That fits us. We don't want a manager in the door 1 week and chopping and changing managers every week. I don't want to be doing that. I want a manager that can stay at a club, that can work with the board and is a great man manager. Ruben is that. How are we not going for him? I genuinely don't believe it. But hopefully, as I said, there is going to be a few more twists and turns. But it is a big sucker punch to the Liverpool supporters, guys, seeing that David Ornstein update. Genuinely, seeing that David Ornstein update, because there's a few people out there that I know in terms of the journalists in this space. David Ornstein does speak truth. He's hardly waffling. Sometimes Fabrizio's off the mark a little bit, but David Ornstein genuinely usually is very, very reputable when it comes to his information, and he wouldn't release that kind of information just because. So he has been banging the drum that isn't going to be close. It's not close. And then today, of course, gave us that one. Again, if you are just joining in, Ruben Amorim, that's Fabrizio Romano. But he said, David Ornstein said, West Ham in talks over an ambitious move for Ruben Amorim if David Moyes goes. Basically, the 39-year-old is not going to Liverpool. It's very unlikely at this moment in time. That comes from The Athletic. So it's a hard one. But guys, let me know your thoughts down there in the live chat or down there in the comment section below with regards to this news. At this moment in time, and then do let me know your thoughts of if Ruben Amorim isn't the answer, who would you want at the football club instead? Again, stated, let me know down there in the comment section below. Let me have a little look in this live chat, guys, what everybody's kind of saying. FSG won't pay the 20 million. I don't think it's 20 million, mate. I think it's around 10 million quid. Genuinely, it's not that much. 10 million euros. I reckon it will be De Zerbi if we don't get Amorim, says World of Football. Ollie's at the wheel. Jose has the totally wrong mentality. It can't be Jose Mourinho, genuinely. It could never be Jose Mourinho. It could never be. Genuinely. I'm going to put a poll in this live chat quickly and let me know. Do you think Ruben will still be the manager? Do you think Ruben will still be the manager after this news? Let me know down there in the old live chat. Guys, if you haven't already hit the like button, please do. Let's try and get this up to 100 likes. There's about 215 people in here. So please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, again, I've just put a poll up with regards to Ruben Amorim after this breaking news with regards to David Ornstein. So yeah, do let me know your thoughts on it. I'm just reading some stuff, trying to get some more information as information is coming out. But that's all we've got really to regards to the Ruben Amorim situation. Just to conclude, at this moment in time, David Ornstein suggests that West Ham have entered immediate negotiations over a deal for Ruben Amorim, and of course, he also stated that it looks unlikely that he will be the Liverpool manager. So if he is the unlikely manager, if he is not going to be the next Liverpool manager, who is? Let me know down there in the comment section below all of your thoughts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys, and I'll see you all.